perhaps howdy would be a little more appropriate for today. Welcome in! It's finally time for Argus's character story. I'm so excited. Everyone's been hyping it up and now I'm like, ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna love this one. But welcome in everybody. How's it going? I am not locked in. I almost didn't start my stream on accident because I hit start streaming, but I did not press go live because I was playing Chaos Zero Nightmare.
Eyes bright.
Because a new character just came out and I don't know how to use her. God, that game has too many words. Gotcha player that doesn't want to read. But welcome in everybody. I'm very excited. I've been thinking about last stream. Partially because I love Tuesday, but also because my Twitter feed is really weird. Cause usually it's like it's a mix of games that I play and regularly stream, so gotcha games. And also some other games that I don't play. But it's half gotcha game and then half like random clips of TV shows. some of which I've watched, especially like medical dramas, mostly dramas, and then other shows that I haven't watched. And one of the shows that I get a lot of clips of is freaking Young Sheldon and Big Bang Theory, which I have watched both of those. I watched those with my mom, but I don't know why I get so many clips of those, but because I keep getting those clips, I was thinking about Tuesday's character story because I was like, wow, I could have done the Texan accent. I truly could have, actually. I feel like that's the one accent that I can kind of do, but I'm just like, I'm shy. I think it's mainly because I do not in fact live alone. I know that both of my parents work at home, so I'm like, I know they can hear me. Or they would be able to hear me, and I'm like, how do I explain that? How do I explain that to them? Your child is alone in their room, doing a Texan accent. I don't know. Perhaps you will have to deal with American sounding Argus once again today. Cause like I'm not good at, I think the only reason I'm not good at accents is just because I don't hear them like often enough. Cause like in all the places I've lived, there usually is not a super wide range of accents, or at least the people that I've hung out with. And usually the accents that I would hear are like Asians, just because I am Asian and I hang out with a lot of Asian people, but not really, I don't know, not really like Texan accent, English accents, things like those. So I feel like I'm just not, I feel like I just can't do those justice because I just don't hear it often enough. But we'll try. We'll see what happens. I don't know what to expect from this character story. I just know that everyone likes it. And I assume there's Yuri. I think somebody said that there was Yuri in it when I played Haunted Highway. I don't remember though. But I believe this is, let me see. This is the last of the character stories, at least for now, that I was planning on streaming. Because the other ones I'm not super interested in, TBH. Although I will probably, yeah, I'll probably do Flutter Page and Willows once that gets here. I still don't know why it's not here, but whatever. So I think we'll probably, I don't know, maybe I can do anecdotes, like kind of scatter them between streams and between major what do they call it? Major patches. Because I do want to do the anecdotes, and I know they're short. So, nice filler streams. But let's hop into Argus's character story. I also want to know what the silly, what do you call it? Whoa, words. Silly minigame is. I'm quite liking this UI. This is so cute. Did I do her survey? Have I done this? Oh, this is pre-Euphoria. I do not know how Argus's Euphoria works. She's like Bullet, right? I don't know how that works. I haven't read it, and I don't have her anyways, so I was just like, whatever. I mean, she's in Reverie. her Euphoria is in Reveries, but I was like, I don't know how to use her with my Marcus team. So I was just like, whatever. I'll use my usual Marcus Druvis core team. We'll see. We'll see if I get Argus one day. But let's hop into it. Let me make sure I can easily access my water. I keep telling myself I need to stop drinking caffeine before these streams. And then I made matcha. No, not just matcha. I made matcha with Earl Grey tea syrup, and the Earl Grey also has caffeine. So, yippee! Let's see if I can do the text and draw. I don't know. Because I feel like out of any character, American accent sound in Texas. Texas? What? No. Argus. It's gonna sound so goofy. My brain is not braining. I spent like the last hour reading character kits. I'm getting shy. Okay. Well, goddamn, civilization at last. I mean, I kind of did a draw when I was doing Moldir's character story with freaking Buddy Fairchild. Whatever. Night is fallen, and a woman in riding boots stops along a sandy road. Ahead of her lies a house topped with a wooden cross. Is this the same background as whoa, what is that called? During Recoletta's whole sequence, her like kind of dying, kind of not dead thing. This looks like the same one, but I don't remember because that sequence had the like paper filter. But I feel like I haven't seen this BG before. Beyond it, a forest of apricot trees extends all the way to the foothills of the Guadalupe Mountains. Can't speak. I don't know words. Sorry, I'm so out of it today. I did not do anything at all yesterday, and now I'm like, my brain hasn't caught up. Huh, civilization, turn over every rock in Texas before even finding that. But a Sweetwater town like this will do. Yeah, it do. To call this a one-horse town would be an insult to horses, but it's somewhere to rest her boots. Argus stashes her jeep nearby and starts walking. Your experience has taught her that waltzing into such towns in a car is usually unwelcome.
Although...
we ain't far from the border here. Shoot, I might have saved time flying to Mexico. The mercenary takes out a folded piece of paper from her pocket and turns it over. White and blue with black pixels forming letters and numbers. The ink is worn away, leaving nothing recognizable of the flight, except the boarding time. Huh. A flight ticket. Fort Worth to this place. It's been a long drive.
I ain't got a clue.
What was it even for? I gotta get this straight when I find...
Fine.
Sigh. She's just looking for her girlfriend. Same old pattern. Knock on every door, ask the same old question, get ready for friction. Let's go. Argus can make anyone nervous. In more ways than one. The melody of 99 bottles of beer wafts in from the edge of town, accompanied by the clinking of glasses. What is this? What is this graphic? No matter where you go, you'll never find a better source of leads than a watering hole.
There you are.
The mercenary hunts with her ears instead of her eyes tonight. She follows the melody down the street and into the bar. Argus has no right being so fine. Sorry, like I gotta get that out of my system. 'Cause her I2 is dangerous.
Hey.
Howdy, give me a mug of... Oh. She looks around and considers her order. Those gathered are playing cards and drinking. The tables are piled over with empty cups and plates. It's long past any respectable mealtime. All Argus can order is a drink, rather than chance it on whatever she could... She would still count for food at this hour. Blackjack. The bartender eyes the newcomer, confused, as if he hasn't quite understood the words.
Huh.
Pardon? You're in the wrong place, Yankee. What are you trying to impress us with all that? Not that it's a half-bad get-up, but a cowgirl you ain't. How's about you take off those chaps and give 'em here? Okay. Bold. Not like you'll put 'em to any use.
Oh, gosh.
Love that. Just, oh gosh. Jeez, you were talking to me?
Sorry.
Didn't hear you, little fella. In fact, I almost missed you.
What?
What the hell are you trying to...
Besides...
And one more thing, I ain't no Yankee. What do I gotta do? Whistle Blue Rose of Texas for you to prove it? Oh, come on, give those ears and eyes of yours to those in need if you ain't using them. What is it those suits back in Austin say? Oh right. Peace and love. Looks like you folks could use some of that. She smiles, tapping her gun carelessly. A habit she's I can't read today. She's never truly kicked. She is so fine. I'd fold so fast. The bartender signals the drunk man to calm down before he reaches for his own pistol, catching him just in time. Then he snaps his finger to grab her attention.
Hey.
Hey! I've seen this NPC before. Hey, whoa ma'am, easy. I'm sure he didn't mean no offense. And ain't many new folks that come around here, much less the kind that order a blackjack. I'd wager most of these lushes never even heard of it.
So...
You got it or not? I do. The bartender puts down his hand and starts pouring whiskey, his eyes fixed on Argus's gun. His own is just under the bar, but he has his doubts he could outdraw her. Bartender ASMR. It's on the house. Take it as an apology. A beer jug is put on the counter. That does not look like a jug. The bartender shrugs his shoulders, indicating that there's no whiskey glass on offer.
Deal?
We gonna stay friendly? Save it, friend. I've got the money. But if you're fixing to apologize, answers will do better than drinks. The bartender frowns. You a ranger? Damn, you ain't lying then. You really don't get many new faces around here, do ya? I expected blackjack drinkers to be a rare sight, but you're really confusing me for a cop. Only cop around here is a county deputy, ma'am. Then you must watch too much TV. Argus glances at the jug and drags it to her side. It'll do.
Huh.
Ain't much to do around here, ma'am. The next episode of Law and Justice is about all we get to look forward to.
Alright, Mr. Attorney. Have you seen a Texan girl about 5'3", chestnut-colored hair, green eyes?
She takes out a few bills from the pocket along with the flight ticket. The bartender moves the money over to the pile. He fiddles with the stack while answering Argus's question without any sign of interest. Not that I ever seen.
What?
You sure about that? Think harder. Argus rubs her finger against the flight ticket. Her tone says it plain. This is not an answer she can accept.
This place don't get visitors every day, ma'am. I remember the faces of everyone who comes in here, and there's no way I'd forget a girl like that. Huh.
But if that girl did come here, and now you're looking for her, well, it ain't a good sign.
What?
Last time now, you really ain't a cop. How about you stop asking questions and start giving answers pronto? Her hand hard pounds on the counter as a warning. Yeah, you ain't a cop. But I still don't get you. Coming in here like Johnny Law with that shotgun. What's your angle? Don't you know? The bartender stops mid-sentence, taking a moment to look around. Ooh. Gossip. Huh? No what? What is it? Cat got your tongue? If it's money you want, just say so.
Hey,
Ah, you're here on a pilgrimage, ain't you? Damn it all, I should have known. The way you play with that gun, that hungry look in your eyes, and your questions. Gah. That dump out there is not worth it. And I'm sure the girl you're looking for is not. The mercenary runs out of patience. She interrupts the bartender with a swift motion. Is that her gun? Oh. As her dagger and a wad of cash smashed on the bar top. Enough dancing around the subject. I ain't in the mood for it. Two choices. Say what you're fixing to say, or point me to someone else who will. The bartender says nothing. He stares down at the flight ticket, now flattened by the dagger. Fort Worth. You drove all the way down here to find this girl? No one passes through this town, at least about Yankees, until they got unless they got something they're looking for, and I ain't talking about the view.
hey,
Daryl. The bartender calls out to the familiar face of the customer that had argued with Argus. Yeah,
God damn it.
I said I ain't a northerner. The lady's here down from Fort Worth, looking for the wall and a girl with chestnut-colored hair, green eyes.
Hey, I did mention a girl, but I ain't said nothing about no goddamn wall.
What is going on?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jesus. As Argus looks at the man, he stands up, strangely sobered, and rushes toward the door. Faster than Argus has no time to react. What are you... She's a merc! Grab the deputy! Oh my god, bro. I'll hold her here. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? That's what I'm asking. I'm sorry, ma'am. Like I said, the wall ain't no place of pilgrimage. And I ain't about to stomach any more of your questions. The bartender pulls his revolver out from under the counter. He manages to bring it to bear on Argus too fast for her to draw. Not even a greenhorn could miss a shot at this range. Oh my god.
Pal.
Chill, pal. Where's that Texan hospitality? Are we fighting? Or the minigame? There was so much going on in this one node. Great start. I low-key forgot that Kayla has green eyes. I got so used to the blue eyes of Miss Grace. There's gotta be some kind of misunderstanding. Afraid not, ma'am. She's no longer the one holding all the cards. And what happens if that goes off? An uninvited merc from out of town, one brandishing her gun. I think the deputy will understand. Even if he gets called, maybe we just take a trip out to that wall of yours and we'll paint it another shade of red. That's a crazy threat. And if need be, I'm sure our friendly local deputy will vouch for us.
What?
I still have no goddamn idea what you're talking about. What wall?
God damn it.
You talking like the Alamo or something? The bartender motions his revolver up and down. Argus raises her hands and slowly steps back.
Listen, pal.
Alright, I see I've hit a nerve. I got a wallet, you want to grab it. Take anything you want except the photo. Go on. Heck, you may want to check the photo if you like. Maybe it'll remind you of something. Don't move. Argus doesn't even have time to turn her head to know that the other patrons have blocked the exits. Oh my god. Escape seems unlikely without some help. We really gotta do this? Can't we talk? There's no need to get rough. I shouldn't speak. She stammers out again, but she catches the bartender as his eyes drift from her to the door.
Hmm?
There are footsteps outside, every other step coming noticeably slower, as if from a limp. Mr. Deputy?
Hey,
Oh. Bar's closed. Who goes there?
it's you.
What? This is her chance.
Although,
Not sure who it is. But I'm guessing your deputy ain't got a hobble. Her words come along with a swift roundhouse kick. I want to see that. The revolver is kicked from his hand and falls. Time seems to slow. But not for Argus. She grabs the revolver from the air and hops up over the counter at blinding speed. In a flash, the muzzle is against the bartender's temple and her arm locks his neck from behind. I want to see that. Show me the roundhouse kick. She's back in control before anyone can pull the trigger.
sorry.
Let me be clear, folks. I'm not looking for trouble.
Hey,
You, new guy. Best you leave now. Who is this? The newcomer, tall but thin as an old wood post. Ignoring Argus's warning, he moves straight to the counter as if unaware of the scene. A bundle of furs draping over his shoulder covers his face. He places them on the counter, making an audible thud in a deadly quiet bar.
Среда.
Oh, hello. Wednesday.
Увидимся в следующем месяце.
See you next month.
what?
Is that Russian? Wait, why is his leg bleeding? The newcomer seems completely out of place in the room. As he takes his money from the counter, Argus realizes that no one has made any sound since he came in. You need any help? No. Argus understands nothing of the man's words, but upon hearing no, the strange figure nods and limps his way toward the door. Argus has no intention of lowering her guard. She keeps an eye on the newcomer until he exits the bar. What is happening? There are so many things happening. Alright, pal, new question. Who is that? The deputy will be around any second, lady. Whatever you want, you ain't gonna... Oh. Argus pushes the muzzle hard against his temple again. Ain't no deputy here now, is there? So, best think before you speak.
Huh.
He brings in those furs and takes our money. We just do business. That's all. He's a hunter. Brings in fresh meat and furs from time to time. Why? What's the matter? Thought you said there was nothing worth hunting around here. No, he drives down. From Oklahoma. Or Colorado, maybe. Wait, why is that any of your business? I really gotta remind you of your situation. Shame. Fine, back to my first question. You want to answer it now?
Get out of here.
Bro has a gun to his head and he still has a gall to argue. Cut the crap at him. You weren't even around when your sister died. What right do you got to say anything? Damn. Your sister? Argus squints her eyes. Silence can be the best means of resistance. Stop it. Let him go. Haven't you damn mercs taken enough from us? Hear me now, you'll all end up dead under that wall. A whole lot of you. Alright, is anyone in this goddamn town gonna tell me what the hell is this wall? Enough pretending. Whoever it is that hired you, we'll figure it out soon enough. So drop your weapon. Deputy Flynn, finally. You seem like a reasonable man, but...
Watch yourself. If you fire that gun, I'll have to turn you over to the state police.
Okay. You sure you want us poking into your background? I'm gonna guess you didn't bring it... Whoa, I cannot speak. I'm gonna guess you didn't bring out a gun like that around here for hunting. I'm just gonna assume everybody has the accent. He draws out each word as if intentionally playing with his accent, but raises his tone at the end as an open question. You got that much right. It's not for hunting.
Really?
You an arcanist. They ought to lock you folks up unless you're doing something useful like working for a company. But you're here on your own, ain't you? No wonder you kicked up this fuss. Just like you're kind of fly off the handle, all feelings, no brains. Okay. I only came to look for a girl. Try again, ma'am. You ain't the first to come around with that old excuse. No one's buying it. I mean, she has a photo at least. So, how about you drop that gun and come quiet like? I love that, like, Argus is just as confused. No one is explaining anything. There are so many things going on. I don't know what's happening. Oh, hello. What is this? What is... Am I connecting dots? The wall. Look, we've gotten off the wrong foot, but I don't mean to cause trouble. It's true, I'm a merc and an arcanist, but I ain't like what you think. Violence has never been my first choice. You want to explain the showdown at the bar then, ma'am? You and Adam had quite a confrontation in front of everyone. First of all, I didn't provoke him. Show him the evidence that Adam made the first move. Ooh! Gotta figure out a way to pry the truth out of them. When they question me, I need to present clues that prove my point. Gotta be careful though, if the evidence don't fit, they might lose trust in me. Ooh, okay. I have not played Ace Attorney, but I have watched people play it. Cause I don't feel like I don't feel like busting up the emulator for that one. For at least the old games. These clues will help reveal the truth that contradicts their lies. But I feel like Ace Attorney is like such a goofy... Their evidence system is a little goofy sometimes. But it's a goofy game. Before you arrived, it was Adam who pulled a gun on me first. Seems like if I hadn't talked you down, we might be cleaning up Adam's blood from the bar counter if you didn't strangle him first. I was careful with my strength. He was still talking before you arrived, sir. Oh, so it ain't violence if you were controlling yourself? You had him in a headlock. You think it doesn't count just 'cause you didn't choke him to death? Oh boy. And before all that, he pointed his revolver at me, so I was only defending myself. Ask anyone there, they'll say the same. Will they? You talking witnesses? Yes, ma'am, there was indeed a witness. Mr. Darrell, the fellow who ran off to report you after downing half his drink. That ring any bells? Yeah, it rings a few. What did he say? According to Mr. Darrell, when you arrived at the bar, he ordered a drink no one no one had heard of. Blackjack. Did I get that right? We're not really a fancy whiskey sort of town, you know? Anyways, seems like after that, Adam got a little suspicious of who you were. Then, so I've heard, you started brandishing your firearm. You were aiming to intimidate the barkeeper into talking about the wall. What the hell is this wall? Something's not right. Yeah, you tell me. Honestly, you seem like a smart gal. You should know you should know that mercs aren't trusted most places, and least of all here. Then, to make things worse, you go prying into the story of the wall too. For any contradictions. What the hell? Oh my god. The info Daryl gave the deputy ain't entirely accurate. Thinking back on what the deputy said. It seems Daryl didn't mention that he provoked me first. Try to refute. Ooh. Oh my god, wait, this is so much more in depth than I was expecting. That merc was already provoking us before Adam even spoke up. Sir, considering you're a deputy, I think you'd know better than to trust the testimony of a witness directly involved in the incidents. But how exactly was Daryl involved in your dispute with Adam? Right as I sat down and ordered a drink, your Mr. Daryl started hurling insults at me. Go on, you could head back to the bar right now and ask anyone there to confirm what really happened. At least you ought to get the full story, not just the ramblings of a drunk that ran his mouth off at me. Is that so? What I heard was that you insulted our pal Adam, then threatened him for information about the Red Wall. That sound right to you? The Red Wall? I don't even know what the hell that is. Anyway, oh my god, nobody's listening to her. Anyway, Adam and the others said they were only defending themselves. Which is the opposite of your story. Who should I trust now? That red wall of theirs. What on earth is it? I'm the one asking questions here, not you. What is this, an interrogation? We're just having a friendly chat. Oh my god, aren't we? I answered that. Blah. I answered a question of yours. Shouldn't you answer mine? This ain't a Sunday swap meet, ma'am. I could have turned you over to the feds or one of those arcanist management organizations. But I didn't, because I owed the victim an explanation. You've already decided who to trust, so what's the point of this conversation? Because I want to know why you were pointing a gun at the local barman. And I already said I was defending myself, damn it. And I already said that he's claiming he was only doing the same thing. Oh my god. Who would come out here just to look for a broken down wall? I'll have to tell him the real reason I came. So until we reach a conclusion, it seems like I've got to ask the same damn question again and again. My god, bro. Until I fess up and make things easy for you, am I right? Look, all I did there was ask after a girl with chestnut-colored hair and green eyes. That's as far as I got before things went south. I don't know what else I can tell you. Y'all don't understand English or something? One warning. Sit down, ma'am. What in the hell happened in this dump? I'll just talk about some border wall and your attitude toward mercenaries. Have they robbed or killed the townsfolk or something? Let's say they did. That doesn't make me one of them. Please, take a seat. Listen, I got no idea what this whole red wall thing is about. I'm serious. So, are we gonna stop pretending like everyone in the US of A knows about this freaking scenic spot? Anyone that would call that dump a scenic spot would be out of their damn mind. So, you really know nothing about it. You think? Oh, just so you know, Deputy, I'm gonna knock on every door in this town until I get an answer. Look, you obviously know something, sir. You tell me what I need to know and I'm out of here, pronto. Otherwise, you'll have to deal with a merc wandering around town, or wandering around your weird-ass one-horse town. I think you can figure out what's... whoa. I think you can figure out what sort of trouble I might get up to. Fine, I'll tell you something. That red wall is just a crumbled old wall in the woods. There's a string of murders there. Young girls with blonde or brown hair, roughly the same in age, appearance, and profile. All of them seem to have been killed in and around those woods. Not great news. Well, I say seem to enough because we don't know what happened to most of them. Most of them just disappeared. Find a way to discreetly ask about his evidence? Skillfully extracting info. Well, that's the merc's bread and butter. Okay. Gotta get some new info out of him. There are always useful clues to be found in these kind of sentences. If you need to refute or ask further questions, tap the hint button. Okay. Let's see how much I abused the hint button today. So, what about the ones you did find? Any conclusions? Body of evidence has been updated. Yeah, we managed to link them to a group of mercenaries. Psychos, if you ask me. They left those girls bloody and dismembered down by that wall. So, the Red Wall. Those veterans, they put their lives on the line and fought for this country. Yet even after all that, they had to work as mercenaries to make a living. So, I suppose you can see why I haven't taken a liking to you mercenary types. Connection between the clues are clearer now. Merge evidence. Oh. Interesting. I assume this is what they want me to do. Tracing back results from a range of sources. That's the 100-eyed giant investigation method. Survivor of war and now wandering through the woods, murdering innocent girls. Okay. Then the reason you hate mercenaries is because of the awful things they did here. You got the right of it. After living through war, I guess some soldiers forgot how to live with peace. Oh, that's kind of sad. They couldn't pass the psychological exam for the police, and they didn't want to give up their dignity and live on government handouts. When you only have two options, to go back to fighting or to live on the street, it's an easy choice to make. I ain't gotta tell you what that does to a man's soul. The loss of status comes with a loss of self-control. At least that's what a shrink would say. That's it? That's why everyone is acting so cagey? What's it matter if I know about that wall or not? I've seen Stranger, believe me. If you don't know about the wall, it's best you leave that way. It's not worth asking over. There, I've answered your questions. Now, let's talk about your licenses. Why? Oh, come on, you saw it yourself, my carry permit is genuine. And I ain't never served. I like this gimmick. This minigame. With the interrogation over, the deputy decides not to hold her any longer. Her gun, however, is confiscated pending good behavior until she leaves town. But Argus isn't about to walk out without her gun. Not ever. Everyone just expects everyone to be extremely rude to each other. It's what I both love and hate in this one. I can see it. You're free to go, ma'am. So, go on, skedaddle. I advise you not to go too far from town while you're here. It's dangerous out there. Especially now that I've got your piece.
I've got to go on patrol now. We'll talk later.
Fine. Argus nods, concealing an eye roll, as the deputy drives away. Judging from his direction, she'll have a few hours before he's back. A small window of opportunity, but the work needs to be done. Humph. The sun's coming up soon. I have to bust myself back into that pig pen before daybreak. Having made a decision, Argus walks toward the edge of the town. What's the plan here? That is an old lock. A very goddamn old lock. Gotcha. Her one good eye becomes increasingly strained in the harsh darkness. She has to eat a plasma candy and wait for it to take effect. Let me see. I forgot that she is like constantly eating candies. The next second, the 100-eyed giant is up again. Her sight becomes clearer. The mercenary at last reaches the interrogation room. It took her more time and effort than expected to sneak in without being noticed. Fortunately, she has enough Procrasma candies. Where are you, baby?
There
Insane
you are.
line. Oh my god. And there you are, darling. I'm never letting you out of my sight again. I won't speak. I won't speak. After securing her gun, she looks over a map of the town. This county's too small for an archive. Anything they've got on these murders is gonna be stored here. I guess I'll have to poke around. I love my drug candies. Thank God for the new overflow system, because I am constantly forgetting to check back on it. Files and cabinets cover every corner of the room, but she doesn't have time to search them all. She needs a lead. Some fresh dandruff, new wrinkles and creases, marks with less dust. Every detail tells a story. He must have opened these files right after I left. Small town security at its finest. Just like a stupid kid stuffing dirty magazines under his bed. Why bother with a safe? The dim table lamp forces her to maintain her arcane skill constantly. Her eye becomes tired and sore, but she pushes on to find the real truth behind this red wall. Missing persons, 1962, 1973. Car crashes, drowning. She's close to the end of the file, with no hints about the red wall to be found. Serial murders.
Damn it.
Her eye goes blind again. She's accustomed to the feeling of it fading. Even so, she holds out for a little longer. God. Then another candy, she waits for her sight to return. How is she not dead? How is she not completely blind already? Her time is running short. With her eye functioning again, she picks up the pace. Broken wall, 1981, 1984, wall of the San Diego Hospital. San Diego Hospital? A field hospital? So that's what the red wall is. No murders. This is weird. When nothing else mentioned a wall, and a deputy only took this file out, there's gotta be something I'm missing. A red wall's location. Let me see. What? They didn't write it down.
Damn it.
But why? As Argus thinks it over, something else draws her attention. A pouch tied with red thread, clearly intended to hold files. There's a scarlet seal in the pouch. She has no clue what it is, or who it came from, but one thing's for sure. It's meant to keep you out.
There you are.
Looks like I've hit the jackpot. She pulls through with the power of Yuri. So true. Anything to find her girlfriend. Argus checks the pouch carefully. Wow, that is like... that is like begging to be opened. Okay. The deputy's name had been signed on the lower right corner for most files. Except one, just one, where his signature is on top. This has gotta be something. She pops another 2 candies down as her eyes regain focus in the dark. Can you overdose on Procrasma candies? If I break this seal off, it ain't going back on. Screw it. I'll just read it fast. Ooh. Argus browses the file at lightning speed. Her eyes shine brightly, too brightly perhaps, as a trickle of red pools under her eyelid. No. 1961, 1963, 1966. Missing hippie, case closed. But not this one. October 1984. Ritual sacrifices found near the crime scene. Animal furs scattered around the scene. hunter, perhaps? The blood is confirmed to be non-human. 1985. Texas Rangers officially take charge due to slow progress. And after that, nothing. But there were still missing people around here even up to last year. Kayla, why did you come to this place?
God damn it.
All these cases, and they only solved 3 of them. Almost all the victims appear to have gone missing after being sighted near the Rio, but none of them seem to have been going to Mexico.
Kayla. No.
Argus stares at the files. Veins run up her head in fists, like the nest of snakes ready to attack.
No.
If these humans can't find her, I'll do their job for them. I'm the only one who can. Oh, Argus. According to Argus herself, she can and did OD on candies. Funny and sad. Oh. Oh, Jesus. That's terrible to think about. Good morning. I need a drink, and this time it better be blackjack. You gotta wait. We ain't open. You again? Didn't the deputy run you out of town? I seem to recall I paid for a drink, and I never got it. Ain't it natural I come to collect when I'm owed? How about this? I wake up everyone in town, and we see how long it takes for a merc to roast on an open flame. Damn, dude. Chill out. Jeez, that's downright medieval. What's the plan? Good old-fashioned pyre? Are you gonna just douse me with gasoline the American way? Cause I didn't bring any. Nearest gas station, 55 miles that way. I'll give you a ride. You nut. Mama was right. All you arcanists are lunatics. You sound just like your deputy, pal. You know what? Wouldn't be surprised if the genie pool here ran shallow. Oh my god. Besides, I wasn't the one acting like a nut, was I? Am I right, Adam? I don't know what you're talking about. Then let me make things clear. I'm talking about that broken wall in the woods. The woods? You're no different from those other mercenaries coming in here with what little information you have, looking for a local guide. Buddy, it's nothing like that. In fact, thanks to you, I already got a bit closer to information I really needed. From someone else. Okay. Oh wait, what am I? Tell Adam who gave you the information? Oh, the deputy. Yeah, he told Argus part of the story about the red wall. Okay. Turned out it was a good thing you called your deputy, pal. He gave me plenty of clues. You must have tricked him somehow. Who knows what kind of tricks you people use. Listen, I'm happy to help you figure out what's going on at that damn wall. All I need for you is to tell me what I need to know, and then I'll leave. Simple as that. But now that I know about what happened here, I understand your misgivings. It ain't just a misgiving. You mercenaries are nothing but trouble. If it weren't for you, would that wall be called the Red Wall? I don't know. Bricks are red. If it weren't for you, would there be all these missing persons? There's something else at the tip of his tongue. Press him. Oh god, I feel like this part feels like it's gonna be harder. The question and refuting. I guess I can question this. You think it's all because of those disappearances that the wall is called the Red Wall? It's the blood of those girls that stained the wall red. No other reason. Other than you mercs, what else could it be? Are you really gonna try and defend those murderers? Darn it, I don't understand why the deputy even let you out in the first place. Cause I ain't got nothing to hide. But Adam, there are things you still haven't cleared up. Present the evidence of the bloody ritual. Is he gonna know? about a ritual? Oh, no, right. The hunter. Maybe. I don't know. But they didn't specify that the hunter is, like, getting human meat. As far as I've seen, this town ain't got any wacko beliefs. So what's with this weird ritual near the wall? The reaction is telling. Let's talk about this properly. Judging from your response, you know exactly what these rituals are about. I've got my reasons, but without solid evidence, you're just making accusations. Present evidence linking Adam to the rituals? A hunter, I guess. I don't know. What do you do with all those pelts you buy? You gonna tell me you folks wear fur in this heat? Or, and I'm just guessing here, might they not end up down at the red? Shut up. Shut up. Shut your damn trap. You know nothing about it, so don't you dare mention it again. Maybe not, but I do know a bit about you, Adam. And when it comes to that wall, you definitely know more than I do. More? Evidence linking Adam to the disappearances. There's more? Has the sister who disappeared around the red wall, her killer still at large? That's suspicious. I know your sister went missing near that red wall, and that her case was never solved. Am I right? Get out. Get out of here. Don't make me draw on you again. I don't want to hurt you, ma'am. Bless your heart. You tried pointing that little revolver of yours at me yesterday, sweetheart. Dangerous move. Now, hear me out, and I'll lay it on you straight. I need to find my girl, and you want justice for your sister. So if you tell me more about this red wall, I'll do what I can to help that along. My girl. Calls her my girl specifically. You know nothing about it. That was true yesterday, but after sorting through the clues, I reckon I know quite a bit. Try and piece together the clues and connect Adam to the ritual. Oh, okay, it tells me if I'm wrong. Okay, slay. How do I... Go away. My only get... These four are... Okay. So the hunter... I don't think the hunter is that important. just the fur thing. I know it was you who left all that fur and blood around the red wall. I just can't grasp your motive. As far as I can see, it's not gonna be enough to keep girls from going missing, and it certainly ain't a ritual sacrifice, because I know a thing or two about those. And Buster, you missed the mark. So, how about you tell me what's going on? And I should trust you, some out-of-town merc, to figure things out, after even the Rangers gave up. Well, fortunately for you, this merc is an arcanist. Yeah, still not buying it. Now kindly get the hell out of my bar. You know I'm an arcanist, don't you? You tell me about my arcane skills. Yeah, so what? You trying to drive everyone crazy like you, huh? Fine, just kill me now and leave my body down by the wall. Chill, dude. We can help. No, I mean, I've got abilities your sheriff and the Rangers don't. My eye can pick up trails that are untraceable to humans. To put it simply, I can find your sister's murderer just so long as there's enough information for me to track. But what I need is for you to tell me. Where is the red wall? Ooh, her eye. Huh. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but you're never gonna find it. What? You were half right. We didn't put all that fur and blood up there for superstition's sake. Of course not. You're just like those mercs. They thought it was all hokum, but they wanted to use that thing to cover up their crimes. They didn't pay any respect to that thing's territory, and so they got caught. It don't play games, and it don't kill like they do. What is this it? Hold on there, partner. I know you ain't an arcanist, but you're beginning to sound loopier than one. Now, what the hell are you even talking about? Is this just another dodge? You don't stand a chance against the skinwalkers. Huh. You made me think it was some kind of... Never mind. I'll ask you one last time. Where is the red wall? I ain't telling you that. So why bother telling me about it? Trying to scare me away? Please, I'm not 6. Forget it. I'll go find someone else halfway sane. They won't tell you neither. So what? You suggesting I find a way to pull it out from you? You're that desperate, huh? Fine. We got ourselves a little rodeo today down on Wade's farm. I'll sign you up. Rodeo? What in the Sam Hill? A rodeo? If you can stay up on that bull's back for 10 seconds and survive, I'll tell you where to find it. That's crazy. Deal? That's a tall order. Want me to bet my life over this info? Fine, but then you're gonna tell me more, especially about your sister's case. Alright. Alright. So, what's this bull called? Oh my god. Argus bull riding? There are too many scenes in this in this freaking character story that need to have a CG. Cause I want to see that. I want to see the roundhouse kick and I want to see her riding this bull. After thinking hard about all the facts, the truth of the story is kind of funny. That's exciting.
Huh.
Sweet strawberry. Oh my god. Let's hope it's a fitting name. Their rodeo is just a few old cowboys and ranchers standing around a riding pen. Whoa, why am I still talking about the accent? Mine is in every way except for the bull. He is 2 tons of rippling Texas beef covered in deep gray scars, snorting hellfire and stamping before they even put the flank straps on. Ooh, that's a whole bull. Whoa, whoa, easy there, big fella. I ain't stupid enough to challenge you. The bull knocks the side of the fence with his horns aggressively, causing the crowd to step back.
Seriously.
Miss, I think you ought to reconsider that bet you made with Adam. Thing is, miss, this ain't a game. I've seen old Strawberry flatten out men twice the size of you. It wouldn't do right by me to have to bury a clueless girl.
Oh, gosh.
So, you think a girl can't hack it, do you? Well, no, I've got one more reason to prove you boys wrong. Don't worry now. I ain't gonna ask for a red cent after all this. I got my own reward lined up. Here are the reins. On a count of 3, you need to link it to the buckle on his back. Remember now, don't get on until you make sure it's buckled tight. You gotta get steady as quick as you get up there. Grab the rope, hold on, don't think of nothing else. Not the horns, not the ground. As soon as your ass hits his back, the stopwatch starts counting. Enough with the lecture, Wade. The little lady's clearly an expert. Hand her the rope, and we'll see what God's got in store for her. Get along now. You know how much these lights cost to run. Oh my gosh. They're getting fancy with it. A harsh beam of light shines on Argus's face like deer caught on a highway. The whole thing feels unnecessary, given its broad daylight. Hello, Levy. You chose the best dream to hop in on. Still, she hops over the fence and grasps the rope from below the bull's belly. It's coarse and heavy, liable to wear a hole in her glove if she makes it to the end. Please, I need a CG of this. You ready? Anytime now. Good. 1, 2, 3. Hit it. He swings a copper pipe down across an iron board to signal to start, and Argus straddles the bull steadily. In an instant, Street Strawberry charges out the middle of the field as he does. His back buckles up and down with astounding force, and he begins to spin like a top. Argus clings hard to the rope and entwines it around one of her hands. Each time the bull bucks, she twists another circle around until her hand is fully tied in. I need to see- oh my god. I need to see Argus riding this bull. The 3 seconds in, as he rocks her up, she accidentally bites down on her tongue, realizing too late there's a reason you never hear bull riders yell. Ooh, Just as you had expected, the rope has already cut through her gloves. It slices open the skin of her hand from her index finger to her thumb. Wait, stop. I'm not enjoying this. The 5th second passes. She lost all sense of sight and sensation besides pain. Her teeth are clenched. There's no conscious thought in her head, only the instinct to hold on. The rope at least feels less coarse after being drenched in blood and sweat, but now it's slippery instead. She tries to hold on to it with all her might. Oh, Argus. The 7th second, it feels as if that pipe were hitting her brain instead of the board. Her muscles are exhausted and cramped. She begins shaking involuntarily. She can't hold on. 10 seconds. Come on, girl. Hang in there. The pipe hits the board for the 9th time. Argus can't help herself as he bucks again. Her grip fails and she flies off from the behemoth in a violent twist. Fortunately, it's her shoulder that hits the ground first, not her head. Oh, did she make it? The world becomes dark and silent for a second. Even so, she can feel the eyes of everyone around her. Her sharp senses save her life once more. As the bull turns around to stomp on her, she opens her eyes and manages to roll up to her feet, evading his charge. Hell no. I could never. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Her arm is twisted, maybe broken, but she won't give up. Not until she finds Kayla. Oh my god. She truly is fueled by a Yuri. Argus runs for her life, jumping into the fence in fluid motion. Sweet Jesus.
No.
She did it? Even the Texas State champ only managed 8 seconds on him. Oh my god, she did it? What's my time? What is it?
Damn it.
She yells in a hoarse voice. Her mouth is bruised and bloodied. 10 seconds, right? I made it. You all saw it.
Well,
Ugh. You, don't you dare fool me.
you got guts.
No, that was unbelievable, little lady. It's just, it was 9. I didn't get to the 10th strike. No! She was so close!
What the?
You can't be serious. I'm sorry, miss. Seems you lost your bet. But I gotta say, that was a ride for the legends. I've never seen anyone handle Strawberry like you did. We'll tell Adam what we saw. Oh, he wasn't even there? Come on. You could have at least watched it.
Huh.
I guess he has a bar to run. Levy, it would have been even funnier if you were in my Tuesday stream 2 days ago. The timing would have been perfect. As night falls, silence returns to the town. 2 people are walking toward the shallows of the river. What was Tuesday? Tuesday was the Tuesday character story. Argus's girlfriend number 2. Argus hurts all over, not helped in the slightest by the post she punched after finding out her time.
After you reach the shallows, go straight ahead 200 yards. Then you'll see the half-iron gate. The red wall's right behind it.
Oh, told her anyways. Good for you. Good for you, Adam. Not being an ass about it. 9 seconds is pretty good. Bull riding. You're on your own from here.
Hey.
Thanks. 9 seconds. I gotta hand it to you, ma'am. That took grit. The kind of grit you don't see much anymore. If only I had that. Forget it. It ain't gonna change nothing for me. But it was only 9 seconds. I lost the bet. So why hold up your side of the bargain? Think of it as a consolation prize. Cause I still ain't telling you nothing about my sister. Besides, you gave me the prize money, so it's only fair. Good luck, ma'am. Thanks. I think I'll need it. Shame we didn't get to hear about the sister.
Hey,
Oh, and another thing. Just because, just because you showed up, you got grit. You showed you got grit doesn't mean you're free to you get free reign here. Wade right upset about the damage you did to his fence. It's a bull. Okay. Fine. I've been out here a long time. I know the boundaries. What is she gonna do about a bull screwing up a fence? Or the one that she jumped over? They bid a respectful goodbye before Argus continues her journey alone. The night grows dark fast, leaving her all but blind, so she simply follows her instinct. Fireflies offer brief bursts of light by Argus's wrist before swirling back into the brush. Argus stands in front of the iron gate, her vision still faint even with the help of the torch bugs. Her heart flutters as she passes through. The deep iron smell of blood is stronger ahead. She must be going the right way.
Keep your eyes peeled, Argus.
What do you mean she must be going the right way? Was that not supposed to be a dialogue, but narration instead? She takes out a plasma candy and swallows it like a pill. There's no time for chewing. Even with the moon out, I still can't hardly see. That could be a wall, though. What's that all over it? Come on.
And thence we came forth to see again the stars.
Oh, flashbang. Argus casts her arcane skill, moving forward. Radiance flashes in Argus's eyes, showing her true color, the true color of the red wall. I know she does sound fine as hell. I'm not doing it justice. Blood. Why is there so much blood here? Okay. What a way to end that. Bull riding is so... I see so many videos of it. Even just like the fake what is that called? The mechanical bulls. I'm like, no. I am not one for like thrill rides and high adrenaline activity. I'm an artist who stays at home, drawing and playing gacha games. I'm not built for that. Sure, the file said there'd be blood and fur, but this is something else altogether. Am I seeing things? The reality is more horrendous than any she could imagine. She closes her eyes and opens them again, yet the scene remains unchanged. Ew, I don't like the sound. The blood is already dry, yet the odor is strong enough that it stings the air as she approaches.
Damn it.
Oh my god, wretches. Damn it, that's real blood. Everywhere. These old stains. They're oxidized human blood, but this fresh stuff. It's not from a human. Ugh, skinned hair. Ew. She tries her best to recognize the bodies from their shape. Oh my god.
God damn it.
Who skinned these animals? They've done nothing to preserve them. Smells like hell warmed over. Oh my god. I would also be keeling over right now. This is a lot of fur. Could be more than what that hunter brought yesterday. All I know is it was a huge bundle. Looked like they're from a large game too. Argus swallows another candy so she can examine the fur more carefully and compare them to her memory. Hares, deer hide, bear skins, raccoon, dogs, or wolves. And fish too, though only the scales are left. Could be to reflect some light. A veritable buffet of wildlife. But who told them skinwalkers like fur? They got their own.
But there ain't no blood or hair from Kayla. Good. Couldn't ask for better news than that, really. Wait.
This stain is fresher than the others. That's sheep's blood. What the hell? She doesn't approach the bloodstain. Flashbang. She already knows how sticky it is. She's felt it before. A tan-skinned woman opens her arms, showing her sticky palms. Blood and amniotic fluid sticks to her skin and refuses to drop. Oh god, not this again. Hey. Hey. I too? I don't think it's gonna work, Kayla. Why? You were doing so well. This will be the last lamb. You gonna do it or leave it to me? I don't remember what Kayla's voice sounded like. The girl smiles with anticipation in her eyes.
Huh.
Look at my hands. I think that's gonna be a no. She shrugs her shoulders, shaking some of the blood off her hand. Show me the eye too. Show it to me. But I still don't get it. You said that's life, and I understand that. What if we don't help it get out and stand like its siblings? It ain't gonna make it. Its mama will stay here to protect it, and then they'll both get gobbled up by the skinwalker. What the hell's a skinwalker? We can use are their favorites. They make for the best disguises.
What?
A skinwalker. What? You don't know? Say it ain't so. Despite her words, she's laughing. You really ain't never heard it. Well, then it's up to me to tell you. So, a skinwalker is... Let me put it this way. You ever got the feeling that someone you know was all of a sudden replaced? Like they look the same, but they ain't, you know? Oh my god. This dangerous outfit. God, I love you, Argus. No.
I see through things, you know. People, too.
She is so fine. She stands up, wiping her hands down on her worn, patchy jeans.
But still, they might not be sharp enough to see through the camouflage of a skinwalker.
They look the same as humans, but they can take the skin from living animals and use them like camouflage. That way, they can get real close so they can eat them alive or turn them into their kind. They're the most feared hunter in the wilderness. I am so distracted. I am so distracted. It's just a story. Even if it's real, ain't no monster can hide from my eyes. And I've got your back. Okay.
That's true.
Yuri.
100-eyed giants got my back.
Now, let's help this little lamb, shall we? I love Yuri. That's right. Ain't no monster can hide from my eyes. The plasma candy begins to wear off again, and her sight fades. She recalls the words again, as if she were savoring the candy's aftertaste. People will leave fur and flesh near the scene of the crime on the hottest days, hoping the skinwalkers will take their offerings and leave them be. But it don't help none. These monsters don't never stop hunting. It's in their nature. That bloody red ox will be standing on its rear legs as it shows up that night, holding those furs dangling from its mouth like a banner. And it'll be a bloodbath all the same. Humans and animals' bodies piled together. All living things treated equally, no exception. A massacre that lasted a long, long time. Human and animal bodies piled together, just like this. But it didn't work. People are still disappearing.
I'll track it down myself. Whether the bastard's a merc or a skinwalker, I'll find it. Believe me, I will.
God. I am so distracted. She has no right being so fine. Soon after the sun rises, Argus prepares to leave town. The fresh sheep blood was not part of the offerings. It was left by the hands of the one who touched the old stains. The blood of the sheep matched the old stains from the humans down to the same marks and splatter. It had to be the same weapon. A machete. Maybe even a chainsaw. Okay. This bastard used the same blade for killing sheep and dismembering its victims. But the murderer, at least one of them, made a mistake. A trail still visible to the mercenary. Maybe even a bit too obvious. Ow. That scared me. That should not have scared me. This bastard must have returned there over and over to lead these trails, like a calling card painted in blood. Not a deputy, not a sheriff, not even the rangers could find him though. Only I can. Please don't tell Fish of my messages in this chat. I'll think about it. Only I can. After recalling what she read in the files to exclude some of the suspects, Argus finds her jeep and hits the road again. She refuels her car wherever there's a gas station, and buys fresh water and bullets wherever there's a store, just as she always does. Following the trail with her eyes, she drives into the distance. My god, this is a long trail. What the heck? Is this murderer like really going out of their way to kill to kill their victim and then drag it all the way to this town? Hello, familiar
Hey.
place. Could you tell me? I don't know. I didn't even ask. I just don't know. I don't care who you are. If you ain't ordering anything, then move along. I got a full house of customers to serve. I do food, not chit chat. If you're not hungry, you're in the wrong place. Okay. Give me a double cheeseburger, onion ring, then a milkshake. Whatever flavor will do. Can I ask questions now? Or do I gotta play a game of darts with y'all first? Yeah, what is it? It's about that place with the real tall smokestack to the south. The one fenced in with barbed wire. What? You mean the old nuclear power plant? Yeah, it's been abandoned. I'm just glad it's downstream of us. Well, what do I know? Maybe you want a mug of nuclear waste with your burger. I ain't kidding. But you said it was abandoned, right? So no one lives there? You got rocks in your ears, sweetheart? I said it was a nuclear power plant, not condo. Nah, no one lives there. I got soldiers from the base nearby that patrol around, but I don't see them much these days. Nuclear power plant. I wonder what a ride with Argus would be like. How good of a driver is she? A wild goose chase is frustrating. Coming up empty on every site feels like losing all the chips she has won so far in just one hand. Could this bastard be moving? I still haven't pinned them, but the trails don't lie. Argus's search is not without some fruits. If nothing else, she can tell its paths are random. The trails lead all over the state. Oh wow. She has to take the idea of it being a skinwalker into serious consideration. Moving randomly, but always on the outskirts of farms, small towns, and remote places. So what, I gotta bring salt and holy water with me now? She's chased them through countless towns and farms, but no luck. Yet somehow, the trails always appear just when Argus thinks she's lost track of them.
Damn it.
Argus smashes the wheel violently, yet the jeep's horn lets out only a pitiful whistle. At the same time, her fist feels a dull pain, which makes her wonder what she's doing. Is this a fool's errand? That murderer could be anyone, but still, the 100-eyed giant can't find them.
No.
No, it's not. Of course she would not admit it. Argus puts the question behind her and leaves for the next site.
Damn it.
It's busted. The jeep fails to turn on the 10th try. Sudden visions of her strangling the smarmy worm of used car dealer that sold her this lemon appear in her head. And in the middle of nowhere. Really. Let me see. The nearest town is almost 200 miles away from here. She has searched almost every town, from the Gulf of the Rockies and then some. Argus has to accept the fact that she might have failed. Oh.
Is that it? I've already searched the whole of Texas. Then is this bastard dead already, or is he still on the run? I guess that would explain all these goddamn clues.
But ain't no way a skinwalker runs away from a merc out of fear. The clues were so obvious at the beginning, as if someone planted them, and I chased them like a good little bloodhound. But as soon as I left the south, they got unstable, maybe chaotic. The closer I go to the state line, the worse it's got. But the trails never disappear completely. They twinkled like stars in her eyes, always provoking her, always just out of reach. Eventually, all those clues guided her north towards Colorado. She was just about to cross the Oklahoma Panhandle, but that was before her car broke down. Now, fate makes fun of the dog mercenary by shrouding her in the morning mist. Spooky. But I can't be wrong. She can hear her confidence fading away in her voice. I can't. Yes, just keep going, Argus. Just keep going. Aw, her face. Kayla was there. She was in that town with the red wall. I must have missed something. I need to catch this bastard if I have any chance of finding her. Just keep going. So what if the car's broken? I still got 2 feet. Oh, Argus. Argus dishes the lemon right where it broke down, packs her stuff, and starts walking into the vast prairie. All she carries with her is determination and some basic survival equipment. It's been many long hours since she started walking.
Huh.
Oh, hello. Nothing but whoa, words. Nothing but sagebrush and tumbleweed. Not a farm, not even a town in sight. To sum up, I'm in no man's land. At least I can say there's no skinwalkers, if only because there's no skin around to walk in. Unless they were borrowing the skin of an old hermit. She knows the time by the angle of the sun, and her location by the nearby plant life. Wherever else she's headed, she's still on the trail of her target. But still, she had no idea who it could be. A place as desolate as this only appeals to antisocial psychos and outlaws. Gonna get cold tonight. Better speed up. She grips her gun even tighter, forgetting to stop and breathe. She waits a while and then presses forward again. Her devotion to finding Kayla is kind of impressive. I don't know. This is too much for me. To stay alert and rational after traveling a great distance is not easy for anyone, much less for anyone or for someone with night blindness. It's all too easy to miss hidden dangers lurking underfoot. Flashbang. Ow. Argus clenches her teeth, trying to hold in a pained scream. Just because this trap didn't catch an animal doesn't mean it's safe. Far from it. Ooh, no. Oh my god, it's a... Oh my god, it's a bear trap. She tries her best to keep in her pain while moving to the nearest trunk. She sits down slowly and straightens out her wounded leg. It was a simple spring trap, but painfully effective. Argus leans forward and down to her trapped leg, but she can only fumble in the dark, moving her hand inch by inch, hoping to find a release. Oh, please, god damn it. I don't want to waste candy on fixing this mess. A few more moments of pain pass before she gives in. If she can't see, she's liable to do more harm than good. She's not just gonna bleed out in this freaking forest in the middle of nowhere. Argus takes out a candy and swallows it, then leans forward again to examine the mechanism. I'm sorry, like the bird cry? I cannot I can't take it seriously. There you are. She hooks a finger around the spring and pulls it out. Ugh.
Damn it.
Ugh. She takes a deep breath and attempts to stand. Ain't no time to take a break.
Time to take a break.
Oh, just kidding. Sorry.
Gotta go as far as I can before the effects completely wear off. At least through to the other side of this forest.
Someone must have put the trap here, and if so, they may be nearby. Sorry, it didn't catch you any dinner. Only one dumbass merc.
God damn it.
She staggers as she walks. Excuse me. As she walks forward, but pushes against the pain. Until she reaches the point that she can't help but cry out with each step. Oh god. Argus.
Huh.
What the hell am I doing? As she questions herself, the candy's effects taper off. Argus keeps her eyes wide open, but in the darkness, she only sees vague and blurry shapes. She stumbles forward for a time until the sound of footsteps breaks her stride. Oh god. Scary music. Footsteps that are followed by the loud crack of a rifle. One of the bullets swishes by her ear. Oh my god. Argus! Something huge behind Argus falls to the ground in a heap. She looks back instinctively. A bear. The familiar smell of animal fur and blood rushes up into her nose. It reminds her of the red wall, but she has no time to think about that. She swivels to the source of the bullets and raises her gun to return fire. Oh god. She's shooting- oh my god, she's shooting blind. Oh my god, the hunter! Yes, a bear. What are you doing here, lady? Who? Argus sees a blur of orange and yellow. The man speaking to her seems to be carrying a lamp. Who are you? You stepped into my trap. A tetanus shot.
И это...
Besides,
Это твое?
is this yours? I don't know what the hell you're saying, comrade, but back off. Argus can feel that the source of the heat takes a few steps back. Hands trembling, she tries hard to keep her gun raised and takes out 2 candies. She chews them hard, almost gnashing, hoping it'll make them take effect faster. Oh girl. The medicine takes quick effect, and gradually her view clears, giving her the image of a familiar tall, thin man. Hello, sir. My god, this guy's like built. It's you. Now she understood the target's odd patterns. It wasn't strategy. He was following the hunting seasons, following his prey. So that's how he does it. You.
Что ты пытаешься здесь добиться?
What are you trying to achieve out here? Argus is shocked. All the dots connect at once. It was never a skinwalker at all. You're just some guy from somewhere. Where even did you come from? Moscow or something? Moscow, whatever. Are you from the immigration office? God damn it, I don't speak Rusky. Do you know any English? Look, if you can, raise your hands and say something and I'll actually understand. Or, say something I'll actually understand. To make him understand, Argus slightly lifts her gun. Is this yours? The man hands over a piece of paper.
What?
Oh my god! Argus had dropped her flight ticket without ever noticing it. The hunter picks it up and returns it to her. A simple act of kindness, which nonetheless lights a fuse.
Put it down. I said, put it down.
Argus steps forward aggressively, her gun poking the man's chest. Why? You murderer! Oh my god. Hey, I think we're jumping to conclusions here. Well, no, she is not in her right mind. Her hands tremble violently. She can barely hold the gun straight. Huh? This is yours. He's right about that. Artie snatches the flight ticket from her hand and puts it away. Her breathing is labored, and the wound on her leg is burning with pain. Her ears are tingling from the headache. She has to stop thinking and focus on her goal. Girl, you have been bleeding out for like who knows how long. Let's take a breather. You look for me. FBI. The mercenary flashes the fake badge to frighten him, but the hunter just seems more confused. You're under arrest. I'll serve you the warrant once we get back to the station. Any station. The badge has come in handy before, great for scaring random civvies into compliance. But this man, serial killer, skin changer, whatever, he seems immune. She's taking a risk, but her goal is not to kill the target after all. I'm getting distracted by this breathing. Why? I'm investigating a murder case, a serial killer. And unfortunately, you're the prime suspect. I'm taking you back to San Laredo, the town on the Mexican border. Remember? You've got a lot of explaining to do to the deputy about. She's passing out. Girl. The red wall. How is she? My god, she's down like a dozen freaking Krasma candies. She's bleeding out. Even the freaking hunter is like, tetanus shot. Oh my god. Save her. Save my girl. The color of apricots. What the hell does that mean? Hello. Alright, put down your drink first. What did I say? I'm gonna get to this bottom of this red wall and the skinwalkers. Ain't that the northern gal? Still playing detective? I got my own method of investigating. Oh, interesting. I'd like to see what you've uncovered. Do you really know about the red wall? Yeah. We live here. We know all about the red wall and everything that happened there. Everything. Do you? Ma'am, everyone here knows what your mercenary buddies did. You mean the murders? That's right. Even the kids know about it. Even now, the blood still seems fresh there. Adam. Contradict her statement. Gladly. Mixed blood. Sure. Oh, not this one? Well, I don't think the... here. Sir, I'm telling you, you don't know the full story of the Red Wall. Whoa there, hold your horses before you start going on these so-called strange occurrences. Do you really reckon you know more about the Red Wall than us locals? Yeah. Why don't you hear me out? I told you, I got my own methods. I found an interesting file in your friendly local deputy's drawer. A file containing a bunch of case records. One of the more recent ones suggests there's evidence of a ritual. A ritual? Who will perform a ritual there? Are you saying that's what all the blood was for? Exactly. But it weren't human blood. The blood and the fur came from animals. Here we go. This one. No? I guess because it said this includes human blood. Okay. Am I showing this? Think about it, folks. We're in me. You talking about that? Oh my god, this isn't the red. I've got it wrong twice. Okay. Awesome. You talking about that old hunter fella? The very same. but he wasn't the one doing the ritual. Isn't that right, Adam? Adam? Hey, Adam, are you hiding something from us? Huh? What could I possibly know? I tell you what, there's not a single local around here that wants to go near that godforsaken place. Unless it got something to do with brewing booze. No one wants to go. Point out someone who has a reason to go to the red wall. I'm gonna... let's... oh wait, I should not have used the hint on that. I mean, it's probably Adam. just in case. Just to have another hint. Some things demand a conclusion to be drawn. Back to what y'all think you know, the mercenary murders. Adam's sister was one of the victims. Wait, weren't we talking about the rituals? How did we end up back on the mercs? What's the connection? Is there something else going on? Don't worry, sir. I aim to demonstrate that connection in full. Linking the rituals and murders. Oh wait, I'm not combining evidence? You never hear evidence linking the rituals and the murders. Is it the skinwalker? Oh god. This is it's confusing me because I feel like, at least with the other two that I got wrong, like I think I'm like thinking too far ahead. I'm gonna skinwalker? Crap. Ah, crap. I messed up. If you're really here for that girl, how about you head off and look for her and stop trying to clear the names of those murderers. Oh crap. Okay. Let's roll it back. At least I know. Oh, does it tell me just which one if I failed the first time? Convenient. Oh my god, it does. Thank you. This one. Here we go. Or no, wait, this one. Oh right, this is the one that I got. No, wait, this is not the one that I got wrong. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. No, I'm not. Whoops, I misclicked. I was clicking too fast. God damn it. Ugh. Okay. Why is... Okay, fine. Now, I hope you realize I ain't asking these questions to shoot the breeze. I've got an angle. I have arcane tracking skills that help me follow the evidence. I visited your red wall and I saw it was covered in fresh animal blood and pelts. Some of the animal blood had the same rusty stains as the old human blood. They both came from the same tool, a machete or even a chainsaw. So what? You're saying these mercenaries are no longer killing people, but instead using animal pelts for a ritual? This may be tied to a particular legend. Submit the rumors related to an animal fur. Skinwalker. Okay. The Skinwalkers. You've heard of them, haven't you? To stave off Skinwalkers, people will lay down pelts and blood. And that red wall is a perfect spot for it. The bodies of humans and livestock mixed together. The ritualists use this in the hopes of satiating the Skinwalkers, while your killer is using it to cover their tracks. But you still ain't told us who's performing these rituals. The hunter, right? Oh, I have to merge evidence. Well, at least this one will tell me. I feel like it's the hunter. Where's Adam? Or am I just wrong about the hunter? Did I do this already? Maybe it's not the hunter. Piece together clues to identify who went to the ritual. I'm thinking... Oh, maybe it's Adam. But like, no, he wasn't... Oh, it is him. Maybe I don't know everyone who's been there. I do know one of you has. Adam, where did all those pelts the hunter sold you go? With all the commotion yesterday, I'm sure a lot of people noticed our little exchange and the one you made prior. Adam, are you hiding something? I did place those pelts there. I wanted to keep this town safe from those monsters. I wasn't gonna let what happened to my sister repeat itself. Alright, gentlemen, putting our barkeep's motives aside, the real suspect is already out in the open. For the murders? Is Adam or is it the hunter? Oh, I'm back at one life again. There's someone else closely connected to all of this. A hunter. He ain't from around here, is he? Yes. Do y'all happen to know where he lives? No, he don't speak much. We just buy his furs. Could it be? That's right, folks. While I was tracking down the killer, I ran into him in the foothills of the Rockies, a loner from parts unknown. And those furs testify to his skills as a hunter. What's more, his whole place up north is surrounded by traps. He got the means, the opportunity, and he fits the profile. Now we'll just have to trust the deputy will get the truth out of him. I can't believe it. He's one of the killers. He didn't talk much and you wouldn't think it. But we trusted him, bought pelts, dug firewood from him, and even let him stay here during the winter instead of sending him back up to the mountains. How could he do such a thing? If you ask me, it all makes sense. He set up the Red Wall and spread rumors about the Skinwalkers, all to sell his pelts for a pretty penny. Somehow I have doubts. Cause like nobody understands what the freaking hunter says. Damn it. In the end, it's all about the money. Adam, bring me 2 cases of beer. See? That's what they think. What about you? You've been quiet. Do you not think he's the one who killed your sister? I don't see things your way. I don't know. Could you explain again how you found him? Using your arcane eyes or whatever? Does that even count as evidence? Are you worried he might get me off? Don't worry, he won't. He didn't cover his tracks that well. They'll eventually find something. Ain't nobody who can kill without leaving a trace. I only got him because I could see the evidence clearly. I don't know, is it really him? We're on the last node though, so like it's suspicious. It lines up too perfectly. I don't know. Adam, beers. Hold your horses. Adam leaves the counter, putting an end to the conversation. Argus had arrived in San Loreto at midnight. After leaving the hunter to the deputy's office, he dressed her wounds again and then returned to the bar. As the investigation reopened, the news that she caught the murderer spreads through the town like a prairie fire. Now she's sitting at the bar, finally sipping on the blackjack she paid for days ago. She isn't in a rush to ask about Kayla just yet, for now. She's enjoying the moment. Same way she did when she saved that girl the first time, but she was just a baby then. Wait, what? Same way she did. Oh. Hey, Adam, Daryl. Did you hear? The Rusky got away. Oh my god. What the? You can't be serious. Rusky? Oh, you mean a hunter. Who let him go? It can't have been the deputy, right? If he let him go, he must have had a reason. Yeah, the deputy. And unlike how they dealt with the mercs, seemed like he didn't even bring in the rangers. Time. Wade stutters when he notices Argus.
Well,
Argus grabs her gun and stands up. She doesn't seem to pay attention to Wade's words. What is happening? Excuse me. Where are you going, miss? The deputy let him go. What can you do?
you got goods.
Look, I saw you in action. You're the best bull rider and merc I've ever known. And I don't doubt you must have cracked a whole heck of cases.
But you got the wrong guy this time.
That's what the deputy said anyways. Enough, Wade.
Enough.
You should think about it. Think of it and the truth will be crystal clear. The hunter didn't leave town after being released. He went somewhere Argus visited not long ago. Argus follows this trail to the shallows before the forest. She already knows where the destination is. The broken iron gate. And behind that, the red wall. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Despite the wound in her leg shooting stabs of pain across her body, Argus runs across the shallows and enters the woods. She rushes toward the red wall without a stop. The forest looks a bit different from what she remembered, given that she only saw blurs that night. It's no surprise. What is this? But Argus isn't focusing on her surroundings, just the trail. He went that way, and he ain't heading for the red wall? Wait. There's another wall. What the heck? It's the red? No. It looks almost the same, but it ain't the red wall. What are these, like fruits? That wall looked much worse.
God damn it.
Where'd he go?
Ты ищешь
Oh, hello.
меня.
You're looking for me.
Damn it.
The mercenary loads her gun and points it at the man, who appears as if from nowhere.
You're looking for me.
Back off. Nice and easy. The hunter does as she says. Further. If I go, then you cannot hear me. I ain't fixing to listen. I'm here to take you down. But before that, I just need to know.
This is the red wall.
Huh. What? What is happening? You understand English, yes? This is the red wall. Did I say wrong? No, it can't be.
I've seen the red wall. It's covered in your victim's blood and the marks you left to boast about your slaughter. You even tricked their family into buying your fur.
Why? Why do you do it? This is the red wall. It has no thing you said. Look.
No.
She doesn't intend to follow his instruction, but she can't help herself. The wall is dyed red with apricots. The juice, which had to have been poured less than 24 hours ago, flows down like blood, as if it were inexhaustible. No bloodstains, no fur, only red juice and rotten pulp. The apricots are piled at the bottom of the wall, all smashed up, laughing at the 100-eyed giant. Oh, is this what it was the entire time? This ain't the red wall.
You covered it up, cleaned up the crime scene, and someone helped you.
Wasn't there too much blood and gore on that wall to clean up in, like, well, I don't know how long she was out. Argus almost drops her gun. She steps forward and grabs the hunter's collar, dragging him close to the wall. She wishes somehow to see the bloodstains and dead flesh that had been there before. Like, I can't tell if it's that, it actually is the hunter and, like, I don't know, maybe Adam, or if it's the, what do you call this? It's Argus's night blindness. But then, like, it said that she, like, smelled it and everything, right? This is weird.
Someone helped you, didn't they?
Just look at the wall. The proof's all there. I can almost see exactly how you ripped those people apart.
Someone must have helped you. No doubt about it.
Otherwise, you couldn't have done it so fast. Not without leaving evidence behind.
The hunter says nothing to defend himself. He just tilts his head and reaches out for an apricot that looks relatively intact. You. What are you doing?
This is an abricos.
He shows the apricot to Argus. It is rotted away on the inside and turned black. Ew.
This is cattle hide.
He points at the rope hung at his waist. This is the red wall. Then he points at the broken wall covered in apricot juice. No, no. It can't be. That is all. Simple truth. What kind of simple truth is that? I don't get it. What in the goddamn are you even talking about? If
all those marks were just apricot pulp. But there's no way. Apricots ain't red. And I smelled blood.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The hunter shakes his head. He looks at the red wall and bites the apricot in his hand. I do not know.
Where I come from, abricosa can be red sometimes. Red signifies beauty. It's a good color. And this. У тебя тоже есть красная стена, не так ли?
You have a red wall too, don't you?
You have a red wall too.
I have...
Oh hell nah.
It hurts.
Oh my god, don't show me this.
Argus. Argus. You come to me.
Save me. Save me.
What do I have? The red wall. Did I fail to see through it? But was it the red wall that I didn't see through? Or... Kayla ain't here.
Never mind.
Look on the bright side. At least I found this ticket.
Argus looks at the sky. She still remembers what she had gone through in the motel. She still remembers the sticky feeling that oozed from the mirror. To prevent herself from rubbing hands pointlessly, Argus checks the ticket again. From Fort Worth to Houston. Passenger name is right. This is the best clue so far. If the information is all correct, Kayla must have come through Houston. But that can't be her final destination, I guess. She never liked big cities. The buses travel between cities and the countryside twice a day.
Damn it, Kayla. Where on earth are you?
What? What? Ooh, I can see clues. Is there anything else that was added? Or is it just this? The thing is, I don't know what the facts are. Cause like, she went to the red wall. She had a very visceral reaction to all the gore on there. and then it's just gone. And the hunter is just like, it's apricots. What the hell? I am so confused. Okay. I don't think the whole mercenary thing was that important, or the skinwalker, TBH. Unless it actually was, but like, I don't know. Huh. Because I think the biggest issue is just that Argus is, truthfully, she is not in her right mind for like half of this for like half of the character story. And then she has night blindness. That is, and like her vision is constantly like in and out because of her night blindness and the Procrasma candy and stuff. So like it yeah, like it's like how do you know if you can trust her word? I can kind of summarize this true story for you if you'd like. Please do, because I'm curious. Because I don't think it was the hunter, but the whole thing with the wall is just too weird. And Adam is mad suspicious. Mentioned it earlier, but I recommend checking out her Psyche description. Oh right. Are there more hints in there? Hold on. give me this.
Good morning, timekeeper.
I think I have it.
I won't blame you for sleeping in.
I just bought it for the sake of having it, yeah. Straight off the path. You want to find a lost lamb, search until night falls and the stars surround you. Search until that milky scent lingers, until blood and bones cover the ground. And when the darkness comes to close your eyes, and when you hear the awful sound, there'll be no lamb, no trace, and no you left to be found. So she was seeing things? Was she seeing things? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. That the whole story was unreliable narrator. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if they're ever gonna figure out what the hell happened with Kayla. Probably not. But in simple form, she isn't in best state, very stressed trying to find Kayla. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. Cause like she is going through it. And also this is post motel. So like it's serious for her. It's about her quest for Kayla and how deep down she knows she's gone but will never admit it. Aw. Man, this is a good character story. Doesn't help that she abuses candies by eating them a lot. True. Very true. What are like, do the candies have descriptions? Hold on. Me with my 5 billion. Procrastinate leaves cane sugar and alcohol? Doesn't say anything about, yeah, they all have alcohol. Doesn't it say anything about like side effects though? True story, some girls went missing and nobody knows what happened to them, so everyone in town's made stuff up, even Argus herself. That's the short explanation to me. Okay, I see. Just people, like the townspeople trying to find an excuse for the girl's disappearance, and it just kind of rubbed off on Argus, I guess. Yeah, okay. I see.
Good morning, timekeeper.
Oh, Argus.
I won't blame you for sleeping in.
Somebody get her a therapist.
To do so.
Poor girl. I mean, like, no, I don't think Kayla's alive. I mean, I don't know what was up with Miss Grace using Kayla's image. I don't know if that was just like happy unhappy coincidence or if she knew. No, wait, actually did Miss Grace use Kayla's name during Haunted Highway? I don't remember. Or did she use a different name? Because she was not really, like... She was kind of, like, in and out the whole time, so I don't remember. But I don't... She did use her name. Okay. That didn't help. TBH, Miss Grace, peace and love. I love her, but like that
Standing
did not
tall,
help.
Eyes bright.
Did not
I
help
could see you're
Argus's
making an
situation at
excellent night
all.
stewardess.
And whatever the whole motel thing. Oh my god. I think she put Kayla in the mirror. Maybe I don't know about that. TBH. I'm not sure if I fully like I think Kayla's dead. I feel like she's probably dead. I don't know. But, like, the mirror thing felt more just like the motel, you know, trying to scare Argus, as it usually does. Kind of like the, what do you call it? The motel with Tuesday's illusions of her dead body trying to scare her. To me, that's what it was. I don't know if Kayla's actually in the mirror or not. Argus never met Grace. She didn't? Huh. Only Lilia. Huh. What the heck? I thought she did. Huh. Misremembering, I guess. Did Lilia... And no, Lilia didn't tell her that she... I don't think Lilia even knew what the heck was happening with Argus's whole quest, because she was out finding her rocket for more than half the story. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Kayla's in the mirror. I think she's dead, TBH. I fear it's over. Or at the very least, she's just like far away or something, and they're just not. I don't think they're gonna resolve it, cause I think the whole at least based on this character story, I think the whole point is like Argus is like going through it because of how desperate she is to find Kayla. I feel like they're never ever gonna try and resolve that. She's probably dead. It's probably over. Fear Argus needs to move on to marry Tuesday. So true. Get yourself a new girl who's a little crazy. She can. Hey, nothing wrong with a crazy girl. She can distract you. You'll be fine. This is a cool character story though. I feel like unreliable narrator is very hard to pull off right, because I think what do you call this? Like what are the words I'm looking for? It's hard to do right because there's like a fine line of like making it intriguing without giving too much away, and making it frustratingly confusing that that it just like turns you off from the whole thing. Because I think I've seen some like, I don't remember what books they are. They're probably book talk books, book talk novels that have like unreliable narrator, or even like fan fiction, and it's like sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, oh my god, can we just can we just get on with it, because it's getting too confusing that it's frustrating. And especially if like the true story of whatever is trying to be told ends up being like something like so out of left field that it's just like it's not satisfying. But I feel like Argus's is done pretty well. But I think also because Argus's is not, the character stories aren't long. I think my problem, probably the main reason why I didn't like those novels It's just because they're long. They're novels. But, like, it drags on. Book writers love pretending they are smart. I know. Me too, TBH. But, like, at least I can stop myself. I'm never gonna write unreliable narrator. Hell no. Oh my god. I can't do that right. If I would ever do unreliable narrator, it has to be really short. It needs to be a short story. Cause cause I'm the type of writer that will reread my stuff like over and over and over again until I get sick of it. And I just know.
I could see you making an
I would get
night
sick of
through
that.
this.
I think reverse barely does them ever. I can't think of any at the moment. Yeah, I don't think there's any other unreliable narrator type story in reverse. Although TBH, I haven't read everything. Was not reading chat. Kayla's very likely dead and Grace has her body, possibly whether it was in the mirror or something else, up to interpretation, and to keep Argus's endless search alive. Ah. Yeah, I think the whole Grace Kayla thing is just a terrible, terrible coincidence. Argus is done well because you can piece together slowly. She's unreliable throughout, so the reveal makes it clear. Yeah. It's cool. I think the wall, it was a little confusing, but can you like smell things that aren't there when you're not in your right mind? I don't know, because I've never had that experience. Like I've had my moments where I was like really, really out of it, and I thought I was seeing things, but like I feel like I've never smelled something that wasn't there. That's why I was confused about the red wall. I think they wanted to do a whole shapeshifter thing with Miss Grace, but then her Kayla face got popular, so they just never did it. Honestly, I get it. Miss Grace is so cute. She is so pretty. And Kayla. So I kinda get it. TBH. I think shapeshifter would have been interesting. Like they were kind of doing that with her voice change. But not appearance wise. At least not completely. That would have been interesting though. Can we get another shapeshifter character reverse? Is that a feasible Arcanist thing? I would love to see that. Smell of blood was real, I believe, but it wasn't humans, it was animals. True. But still. Scent of blood, like the scent of blood is a very strong scent. She's extremely drugged at that point and stressed, stressed after the bull riding. The blood smell was probably her own blood in her mouth. Oh, true. Oh, true. Yeah. I didn't think about it like that. Because that was probably in the same day, right? Because she did the bull riding in the day, and then during the night is when she went to the when she went to the wall. Oh, okay. That makes sense actually. And then it was the scent was probably amplified by her reaction. Oh man. Oh, Argus. My poor girl. Somebody save her. Somebody help her. A little bit of a therapy session, maybe. Backhand? Really? That shapeshifts, but only her face for a second. That's hilarious. I love her mustache. She's so goofy. Have I played Mesmer Jr. Anecdote? I have not. I was planning on streaming it. I just haven't. I wanted to catch up on these character stories, which I mean I am now. until London Dawning comes around, I'll be caught up on that. So I do have more chances to do anecdotes. And I know a lot of people wanted to see where the hell did she go? Mesmer Juniors. So I do plan on streaming that. I just don't know when. I'll have to see. Therapy won't work because Connie is a fake psychiatrist. Girly calls the road for her to take the out. Oh my god. That's why she went to therapy too. Oh, Kakania. That anecdote is sad, mesmerizing experience. Anecdote about her being a storm refugee. Who, Mesmer or Bet? Well, honestly, anybody could be. Anybody in this freaking game could have a realistic storm refugee anecdote. Mesmer and 37 both are really good in different ways. Yeah, I think the people, or the one that people were telling me to play, especially early on, what was Mesmer and 37s. And then the others, I was just like, I'll think about it. The only one that I read on stream was Necrologist, because it opened. And I had I think, what did I do? I forgot which, or no, I did Corvus's character story, and I was like, I have time, we can do Necrologist. So that's literally the only anecdote I've read. Everything else, I skipped through for the Psy Cube, for the free Psy Cube. My bad. I kind of want to know, or I kind of thinking about reading Fatutu's. Just because I'm interested, because she is so pooky and baby, and I love her. So, that one is also on my list. But yeah, I think most definitely is probably Mesmer, 37, maybe Fatutu. I was thinking about reading Diggers. Partially because, when he appears in chapter 9, I don't know. When he appears in Recoletta's chapter, and I was like, what the heck? He had as a prisoner in the I forgot the name of the prison, but he had his Manish uniform and everything. And I'm like, what the crap? So I kind of wanna read Diggers just for that context, because I also know that during Remit Cup that the hints are there. But then I don't know who else I want to read. Because there's a handful, TBH, to be so honest. I'm sure other people get it, but there are only so many characters I could care about. with a cast as big as Reverses, there are only so many characters that I give a damn about. So I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them. Maybe skim. maybe skim some of them off stream if I'm really feeling it. But yeah, I do have at least a few that I want to stream. So I think those will be good filler streams, since I'm told they're not very long. Diggers is about his time on Apeiron from chapters 5 to 7. Oh shoot! Maybe I should read that one on stream. Just don't read Deeks. It was so mid. Oh, not my girl. My first healer. When I was first, or my first main, when I was first playing the game on release. Oh, did they do her dirty? Man. Does she ever appear in the main or event story? She doesn't, right? I mean, the only reason that some of these characters have anecdotes in the first place is because they're so they're either completely irrelevant in main or event stories, or they have a very minor role. Like Kanjira, she wasn't super well, no, she was a pretty significant character in Moorpunk, but it was really about the others. But then like everyone else has just like literally never appeared. Oliver Fox is where A9 becomes his new dad. Really? That's kind of awesome. What? Oh, Arthur Fogg. You did your best. She's popular, but her skin in— oh, excuse me. Her skin in 1.5 had a big controversy in CN, so she was kind of silent. Really? Wait, which one? Which skin? What was her skin in 1.5? Guys, I don't know I don't know version numbers. Guys. If there's one thing about me, I don't know version numbers in like any game ever. Except for like Star Rail, I guess. Remember her red skin in Australia? Do I? Oh wait, I think I know. Hold on, which one is it? I forgot which one it is, because I don't have any of those skins. Javelin toss. Which one was it? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Really? That has like a big controversy? Is it this one? Was it the hold on. I don't remember which one is, or what it's called. That's the summer one. Is it in the garment display? Cause I do think I know what you're talking about. And I think I understand why people would say there's too much skin. I mean, it doesn't bother me personally. You can look at it in the crew. Oh, true. Does it let you see the full skin if you don't have it though? Where is she? Where did she go?
Speak.
I mean, like, it doesn't bother me, TBH. I think it's fine. But I guess... oh, broken mouse wheel. Yeah. No, okay. I mean, I kind of get it. I feel like whenever I see, like, drawings... because I see so much art on Twitter and stuff. And like one of my biggest red flags is like really detailed sweat. Cause that's how you just know, right? you just know. And also this angle is not helping. It was more the series as a whole was kind of sexualized. Oh, not my reverse. Seeing people hated the sweat part because she was sweating in live 2. Really? In the live 2D? Stop. Do I want to see this? I mean, I don't. Oh my god, she does. Oh, not my girl. Oh, they did do her dirty. Yeah, like you. the art red flags. There's so many. There's so many of those like red flags where you can just tell like, ooh, it's not it. They never did anything like this again. I mean, I get it. Oh my god, that's like diabolical amount. And okay, we're looking away. We're looking away. Oh my girl, they did do her dirty, at least with that skin. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think truthfully, I do play a lot of, like, what people would consider gooner games. I know I'm not the target audience. I just like characters. I just like reading. And I also have a crippling gambling addiction. So I need, like, 5 billion games at once. But, like, the signs. I've become accustomed to seeing the signs. Oh dear. Thank god I didn't do that again. I feel like, yeah, oh my god, so many, like 90% of, what do you call it? Of reverse skins is like they're all so covered up. even like up to the neck. Or not just the skins, but just like the outfits in general. Always completely
Standing
covered.
tall.
Save
Eyes
for
bright.
like a couple of the characters.
I could see you making an excellent night stewardess.
Thank you, Corvus. Interesting. Playing Gooner games with Valis, just the type of audience Reverse has, mostly women, and these things feel so out of left field. Yeah, because I think like with those kind of Gooner games, like it makes you see like that, like those kinds of skins, and you're just like, yeah, that's about right. That's about what I expect. But yeah, I would not expect a skin like that from Reverse. And that was at 1.5, huh? That was like really early on. No, not only was it early on, but it was also when they had already like established themselves, or they established their what's the word I'm looking for? I guess like their theme, their kind of vibe of like not being super what's the word? Like male male view centric, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But yeah. That's crazy. Good thing is we haven't gotten anything like that again. Even the summer skins look gorgeous rather than sexy light. Oh my god, I know. Male gaze, thank you. My brain is not braining. But yeah. Reverse has already established itself. It's not really being catered to the male gaze, which love that for them. That's crazy. Oh, Deke. That's my Pookie. That was my first main on my old account. And I think, oh my god, I remember coming back to Reverse after having not played for like over a year. And like I was looking at like tier lists that people made of like ranking the lower rarity characters, and like Deke was like all the way at the bottom, and I'm like, damn, what did they do to my girl? not my girl. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm spoiled with with these characters that like at this point I just level lower rarity just like for the fun of it. For the silly. But I don't use them. I don't use any of these guys. Well, Buddy Fairchild is usable, and I use Matilda. But like everybody else is just like, they're just there to look nice. I swear Reverse audience and Sienna so critical of the game. They love it, but they're also so nitpicky. I think that's just how it is with like the CN audience of most games. Especially any game that comes out of China from a Chinese game developer company. Cause like like Hoyoverse CN fans are some of the most rabid people I have ever seen. Oh my god. And I've seen people just like going crazy in other CN games and other CN communities, and I'm like, god damn, can we relax? Like Arknights? Oh my god, get them away from me. Oh god, I love Arknights. I've been playing this game for 6 years. I hate the fans. Get me away from them. Save me. Fun fact, Deke is the second worst 5-star character at the moment versus Diggers. Oh my god. Level some of the characters up and use them once or twice and let them chill in the suitcase. Exactly. Like the lower rarity characters are so just like they're either just absolute dog or they're just like so middle of the road that you might as well just use someone else. I do hope that the new is he a 4-star or 5-star? I don't remember. Reed? the new plant person, most lesbian looking man ever. I wonder if he's gonna be useful. Cianati is the only one I see that ever
Standing tall, eyes bright.
ever
I could see you making an
hate on even
excellent
art. It's
night
crazy to me because
stewardess.
reverse art is decent at worst. Really? Who are they hating on? But what is there to hate about reverse art? I did see well, I saw the new characters, and that's all I saw. Cause I don't mind seeing the new character designs and kits, and then like whatever garments are coming in the future. Just as long as I don't get story spoilers. I should have chat rules. If anybody posts CN's story spoilers at any point, you are getting so banned. I am not here for that. But like, I don't mind talking about like new character releases. But yeah, I did see the new characters and the garments. God bless. Oh my god, the new garments. That whole patch is for me. I'm so excited. High Reverie levels have a reason to use a few non-6 stars. Ooh, I did see that. I was looking when I was... If we all remember the time that I was fighting for my life, trying to do 350 meters in Reveries because of freaking Heinrich and Jeshian, I was like looking at what are those called? You know that have you guys seen that like giant database, like this giant spreadsheet of player submitted teams that they use to clear Reveries, like all of the Reveries stages, and like, oh my god, I was seeing characters on there that I would never in my life even think to touch. I was like, what are these teams? They're so, some of them feel so random. Like I'm sure they're good because they cleared Reverie, like a high level Reverie stage for them. But like, I'm like, oh my god. I think it is funny though that the what was it? I don't remember. I think it was the Jeshian one, where it's like everyone is using Recoleta and then like some mixture of like 4 and 5 stars. But that's crazy. I'm not built for that. I'm a I'm a meta slave. I need the most recent brand new character to function to get anything done. I fear I'm not smart enough for low rarity runs in any games. Oh my god. Cause I'm just impatient is the thing. But also just like stat wise, my brain is just already conditioned to assume that like lower rarity character means lower stats, which means they're probably gonna die. Like immediately. Cause that was my experience with Arknights. Arknights has a pretty in-depth community when it comes to low rarity runs. Like you'll see people clearing stuff with literal 2-star characters, and they did it. They get 3 stars in those. But like my experience with Arknights low rarity is always just lower stats means someone's dying. And I don't have the what do you call this? I don't have the brain power to like figure that out. I'm just bad at games, TBH. I truly am. Ooh, I want Argus. Does Argus have a different team with her Euphoria? Does she have like a new team? Or best in slot team? Because I know her regular team is her regular usual team is Marcus without without Argus's Euphoria. But like her new one is freaking Bullet. So like, oops, I did not mean to click that. And like who? I don't know how Bullet works. Bullet is like so, that's the wrong. It's so like underrated. Let me see this. Incantation Bullet. Is she still just like, she's still rank up? Is she still just like a sub DPS? Is it mostly is it mostly just damage up and some extra buffs? Her bullet just boosts her damage up. Okay, I see. Is Bullet never gonna be meta? Ever? They made this whole gimmick just to never use it, except for like a handful of characters. Oh my god, wait, Igor is Bullet. I don't care about Igor. I'm not falling for him. She's closer to equal damage to Marcus now. Ooh. Ooh. I would eat that up. Give me Argus! I have her on my alt account that I don't use. Actually, I have everybody that I want on my alt account and not my main. Cause I have Sotavi, Kakanya, and Argus on that freaking account. I don't have Willow, but Willow hates me everywhere. But like I could not because I don't have Marcus on that alt account, so I can never figure out the best way to use Argus. I barely have anyone on that account because I was only pulling for plant ladies, even a year or over a year ago. So why Marcus mildly gets pushed out for Mercuphoria weakness dependent.
Tall,
Ooh.
eyes bright. I could see you making an excellent.
The Euphorias are like such a strange idea to me. I don't know why. I think I'm just too used to power creeping in games that I'm like, wow, semi-regular buffs for for characters in a gacha game? Unheard of. She can kind of solo carry normal content without Marcus now, so she's kind of recommended to new players that like her specifically. Oh my god, real. Good for her. Yeah, I think I remember I was talking to my friends about it because we were all like, while we were waiting for the new CN content to come out at the time, when before Argus and Euphoria was released, to global, we were like, ooh, is Bullet gonna be meta? is Bullet gonna be the new meta with the new Euphoria? And then we got excited because we saw Bullet on Argus. And then once the kit came out, we were like, oh, never mind. Okay, I guess not. No Bullet meta for us. But I think that will be all for me today. My throat is dying. TBH. I should not have drunken matcha today. Should have waited until after stream. Well, that's my fault. But yeah. That'll be all for me today. I was not going to stream tomorrow, and then I forgot that Wua update was today, so I'll do that tomorrow. But after that, on the weekend will be my silly little Yuri anime watch along. There's no freaking way I'll be your lover. I'm super excited for that because I read the manga, but I've never seen the anime before. I was gonna say something about that, and then I'm blanking. Oh right, I can't play the what do you call it? I can't play the anime directly on my stream because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Alas. However, it is on YouTube. Everything. I think so. They should still be on there. Let me double check. I hope it did not disappear. Please. Yeah, everything is still there. So we're gonna be doing a watch along of all 17 episodes over the weekend. I had to split them in two because I'm pretty sure that's like what, 6 or 7 hours of of episodes. So Saturday will be episodes 1 through 8, and then Sunday will be the rest of it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do the old school regular way of doing watch-alongs with a timer, and everything. Although I definitely can't play the audio of the episodes, but I think I can play the video if I just censor it in a way that they can't find me. We'll see. Because the thing is, I just don't like doing, like, I'm not the kind of person that can stream where it's just, like, it's just my, my VTuber and chat and, like, nothing else on the screen. I'm not that kind of Zatsu, streamer. If I'm not gonna be doing anything, or I mean, if I'm just gonna be yapping about something, there has to be something else on the screen. Okay, the iPad kid, effect. You can just show the subtitles only, I think. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I've seen some other, people who did watch-alongs or reactions, and they just have, like, no audio, just the subtitle showing and then a timer. So I think I'm gonna try and set up my stream to do that. We'll figure it out. But that'll be over the weekend at my usual time, so I'm very excited for that. I've been meaning to watch this anime for so long because I love the manga. Let me double check if I have anything else to say. Really don't know about YouTube rules, so you might want to check that again. I know. I mean, it's not like I'm monetized. I'm not monetized at all, but I can still get copyright struck and get in trouble even without being monetized, which we want to avoid.
Standing tall.
It's okay.
Eyes
I'll
bright.
figure it out.
I could see you.
If
making
worst comes to
excellent
worst, then I
night
would just
stewardess.
do my Zatsu overlay and just have a timer. Yeah, but I think that'll be all for this week. Next week I am starting classes, so oh, right, 3.2. My 3.2 stream is probably gonna have to happen next weekend because it freaking starts on the day that I have classes. So woe is me. We'll just have to wait. I'll just have to wait to do my pulls and read. Because I think that is... I'm probably gonna have to do a two-parter on that one, but that's okay. We'll figure it out together. But yeah, that'll be all for me today. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and thanks all my VOD watchers. Thanks everyone for dealing with my god-awful Texan accent. As per usual, stream announcements will be posted on Twitter and Blue Sky. The socials are in my description. And I will also try to consistently post schedules more. Really for me. More for me than for you guys, TBH. Because sometimes I forget that I have streams. Or that I had planned to stream on some days. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good day. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. And relax. I'm gonna relax for today and tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm streaming. But yeah. Where's my cursor? There it is. Alright, have a good day everybody. Good day everybody. Bye bye.